Hello and welcome to another ApplicantExtra tutorial. Today we're going to discuss how ApplicantExtra can integrate closely with Microsoft Outlook. So first of all, we need to make sure that we've got Microsoft Outlook itself open, and once it's open you can then log into ApplicantExtra via the Java option on the login screen. You can use Outlook 2003, 2007 or coming up 2010. So once you've done that, you're logged in, you should be presented with something along the lines of this if it's the first time you've ever logged into the Java option. If not, then it should just synchronize with the system. But once this will tell you, the system, which types of reminder you want to integrate with Outlook. So in this case I'm going to assume all of them and click Save. It will then do a quick synchronization and make sure that they're all in there. In this case I've got two, and if I click OK there, and I can open up my Outlook reminder window and see those two here. So if I double click on one of them, I've got you can see some more details about it. Let's try to choose a different one, it might be a bit better. This one here. Inside of here we've got the subject of the reminder, as you would expect, AX to signify it's from ApplicantExtra, the type of callback or reminder that it is, in this case a candidate callback, and the name of the candidate involved, in this case Susan Arnold. If it was a vacancy it would have different stuff and so on. And then the notes that are inside of your event note when you create the reminder are held down here. So if I want to see this in more details, I can click on this icon here, and it will open it up into ApplicantExtra at the event point, so I can then click down here to maneuver around the people involved. Now if I want to see that in Outlook 2003, in case you guys have 2003, then the button that I just clicked will look more like this rather than the ribbon button, but you'll find a button there somewhere that will allow you to open it up in ApplicantExtra. So if we go back to the system, let's show you how I made a reminder, just to make sure that everyone knows what we're doing. Let's assume that let's go to this person, Susan Arnold shortlist. If we've got one with somebody a short, right, this one, Jessica Bunton. Now inside of Jessica Bunton here, I've got somebody who has been shortlisted against a job. Now I may have received some communication from somebody regarding this, and I want to make a reminder to call them back in a week's time, a day's time, something like that. So I can add a shortlist note. So that will create a note about that shortlist with the Jessica Bunton in it, the job, the client, and the contact. So I can then say call regarding CV. Space there, and I can tick the reminder window, reminder button. That will also, now you will find in the addition of sync with Outlook. If that's, make sure that's ticked, and the user you can set yourself, or you can set one of your colleagues up as a user, and it will appear in their Outlook when it next syncs. And then I can put a date. In this case it's the 29th, so I'm going to put the 29th so I know it shows up, and I'll keep it at 9 o'clock, so so that we can simulate this happening. So we've got the event and the reminder set up, and I can just click Save Event. Now that will, as the sound indicates in my ear there, have created a shortlist reminder. Now if I go to my reminder window, I can see here we have a shortlist related reminder with the name of with the ID of the job and the candidate, and I can then see in more detail, and as I showed you earlier, click on that item, and I can then see it down here in the event showing window, which allows me to then maneuver around everybody involved in that event. So I can see the candidate, I can see the client, I can see the vacancy, and of course the contact of that vacancy. So it allows you to quite quickly be able to see things. From inside of here I can click Dismiss, and that will remove it from your Outlook calendar, as well as dismiss the reminder part of it here. It won't get rid of the event. The event will still be sitting against that particular person's event window. So if we go into here we can still see this is the event that we just created in the shortlist, but it will dismiss it from, if I click Dismiss there, and it's the same as what used to be called Done, so now it's called Dismiss, just to make sure you know that. So if we go now into our reminder window, we'll see that it's gone from that reminder list. So that's a rough idea and a quick, easy way of creating shortlist events. Now they can be done against loads of stuff on the system, and integrate really easily and quickly with Microsoft Outlook. Thank you very much.